lost boys pray, the night gets still, even thunder holds its breath on that lonely hill. We were raised by broken fences, cheap guitars and Sunday fear. We knew the sound of gospel songs, but we never kept them near. We chased the dark like wild dogs, ran from every gentle hand. Thought the devil was a brother, thought the road would make us men. Now the harmonica cries by the firelight, and the sky turns black over town tonight. The organ hums from an empty church like grace still waits for the ones who heard. When the lost boys pray, choir comes down like rain, soft and low through the thunder clouds, calling every sinner's name. When the lost boys pray, chains begin to break. Lord, I'm young, but I feel old. Save this broken soul today. I had blood on my knuckles, had dust inside my lungs, had a mouth full of old curses, and a heart too proud and young. I made my peace with sorrow, then sorrow made its home. I slept beside my shadow, but I still woke up alone. Slide guitar bends through the midnight blue, like a prayer that almost made it through. The bass moves deep like a chapel bell, calling me back from the edge of hell. When the lost boys pray, choir comes down like rain, soft and low through the thunder clouds, calling every sinner's name. When the lost boys pray, chains begin to break. Lord, I'm young, but I feel old. Save this broken soul today. Oh, we ain't saints in white robes, we ain't clean, we ain't wise. We got fire in our pockets and storms behind our eyes. But if mercy has a doorway, let it open in this place, for the boys who lost their fathers, for the hearts that lost their faith. When the lost boys pray, the road don't feel so wide. There's a light behind the storm, and I'm walking toward that light. There's a road past the river bend where the broken come to break again, where the dust hangs thick in the evening air and every shadow sounds like prayer. I rode there with a guilty mind and 1,000 sins I left behind. Had a Bible verse I used to know, but I buried it deep where the bad seeds grow. My boots were warm, my hands were cold, my heart was mean, my soul was old. I was too ashamed to face the light, so I kept riding through the night. Then a church bell rang from far away, like heaven would not let me stray. I turned my horse through the storm and gray, toward the place where the lost men pray. Take me where the lost men pray, where the proud hearts fall away, where the cross stands high in the dust and rain, and mercy washes every stain. I've been running from Judgment Day, I've been hiding from the words I say. Lord, don't let this outlaw stay far from where the lost men pray. There was a chapel with a cedar floor and a cracked gold handle on the door. I stepped inside with my head bent low, like the Lord had seen me long ago. I said, I ain't clean, I ain't wise, I got thunder behind my eyes, but if there's room for a man like me, let my chained up spirit be free. The organ moaned like an old freight train, and the choir came soft through the pouring rain. I felt my sorrow start to bend, like a son coming home again. The candles burn in a trembling line, and the Lord reached through this heart of mine. I left my shame where sinners lay, in the place where the lost men pray. Take me where the lost men pray, where the proud hearts fall away, where the cross stands high in the dust and rain, and mercy washes every stain. I've been running from Judgment Day, I've been hiding from the words I say. Lord, don't let this outlaw stay far from where the lost men pray. Let the devil keep my broken track, let the grave forget my turning back. I don't need a perfect past, I just need a love that lasts. For every brother carved by pain, for every soul with rusted chains, there's still a door, there's still a way back to where the lost men pray. Take me where the lost men pray, where the dead hearts rise again, where the cross stands high in the dust and rain, and mercy calls the guilty friend. Let the bells ring far away, let the choir lift my name. The Lord still saves a runaway, right there where the lost men pray. When my final road turns still, lay me down by the chapel hill. Let the old stone softly say, he came home where the lost men pray. There's a cross beside the highway where the blacktop meets the sand. I stopped there in the lightning with my hat held in my hand. I had a young man's hungry pride and a sinner's fire burning wild. I thought the road would set me free, but it only stole the best of me. I left my home for a darker song, told myself I was moving on, but every barroom, every fight led me deeper into night. Now the harmonica cries like a far-off train, and the storm keeps beating down my name. The organ breathes through the desert air like a church still waiting for my prayer. At the cross beside the highway, I laid my burden down. Choir singing through the thunder, rain falling all around. At the cross beside the highway, I broke for the first time. Lord, take this outlaw heart of mine and turn it toward the light. I saw my face in a motel glass, looked like a ghost from a ruined past. Eyes too tired and hands too cold for a man still only 24 years old. I chased revenge like a holy thing, let bitterness wear a wedding ring. But hate don't heal and pride don't stay, they leave you empty by the break of day. The upright bass moves soft and low like footsteps where the lost ones go, and the slide guitar bends through the rain like a soul trying to rise again. At the cross beside the highway, I laid my burden down. Choir singing through the thunder, rain falling all around. At the cross beside the highway, I broke for the first time. Lord, take this outlaw heart of mine and turn it toward the light. I don't need a preacher's hand to tell me I've been wrong. I've heard judgment in the wind, I've felt sorrow in my song. But if that cross still means mercy for the guilty and the weak, let my cracked voice find the courage to say the words I couldn't speak. At the cross beside the highway, I laid my burden down. Choir singing through the thunder, rain falling all around. At the cross beside the highway, I broke for the first time. Lord, take this outlaw heart of mine and turn it toward the light. There's a cross beside the highway, and I left my old life there. The storm moved on toward morning, and I rose up from my prayer. Heard the choir behind the thunder, far beyond the desert line, singing low for every drifter, running out of borrowed time. I was a boy with a restless mouth, heading west and falling south. Had my father's temper in my blood, my mother's prayer beneath the mud. I broke good things just to feel strong, then wondered why the nights felt long. I called my pride a loaded gun, but it fired back at everyone. The harmonica cried like a warning bell from somewhere between heaven and hell, and the church organ, low and wide, opened something I kept inside. There's a choir behind the thunder, singing for the lost and torn, for the young men full of hunger, for the walked alone. I chased revenge through a valley town till the fire in me burned me down. I won the fight, but I lost my name, and nothing in me felt the same. There was a cross where the highway turned black from aging lightning burned. I stopped the car, stepped in the rain, and felt my chest break open with pain. The slide guitar bent like a sinner's knees, the bass walked slow through the cedar trees. The brush drums moved like a beating heart, trying to help my prayer start. There's a choir behind the thunder, singing for the lost and torn, for the young men full of hunger, for the hearts that came back warm. There's a choir behind the thunder, soft as rain and strong as stone. Lord, I hear them calling under every road I walked alone. I don't deserve a gentle song. I've been hard and I've been wrong, but if grace can cross the night, let it find me in this light. If my voice is cracked and small, let the choir hold it all. If this storm is judgment near, let it also make me clear. There's a choir behind the thunder, singing for the lost and torn, for the young men full of hunger, for the hearts that came back warm. There's a choir behind the thunder, soft as rain and strong as stone. Lord, I hear them calling under every road I walked alone. I heard the choir behind the thunder, and I followed through the rain. Not a saint, but not a runner, not the man I was again. There ain't no saint in this old coat, no halo in my hat, just a man with too much history and a heart full of black. I've slept beneath the highway, I've lied beneath the stars. I've learned that every sinner still remembers who they are. There are names I never speak of, there are things I never say. I've carried them like bullets since I walked away. I don't know if I'm forgiven, I don't know if I am free, but every time I close my eyes, your mercy follows me. There ain't no saint in this old coat, but I'm down here on my knees. I've been a stranger to the Lord and a prisoner of my needs. If there's still a little mercy for a man as lost as me, there ain't no saint in this old coat, but I still believe. I was raised by a woman who believed in saving grace. She could see the Lord in everyone except the man I became. I was young and full of anger. I thought love was for the weak. Now I'm older and the silence is the only thing I keep. I have walked through empty churches with my boots against the floor, wondering if a man like me can still knock upon that door. Then the organ started breathing and the candles started shaking. I heard something deep inside me say, son, you are not forsaken. There ain't no saint in this old coat, but I'm down here on my knees. I have been a stranger to the Lord and a prisoner of my knees. If there's still a little mercy for a man as lost as me, there ain't no saint in this old coat, but I still believe. I don't deserve the morning, I don't deserve the sun, but the blood that fell on Calvary wasn't only for the good ones. So I'll bring you all my failures, all the things I tried to hide. If you can love a broken outlaw, then I won't run tonight. There ain't no saint in this old coat, but your grace is covering me. I have been a stranger to the Lord, now I'm learning how to believe. If there's still a little mercy, then I know where I will be. There ain't no saint in this old coat, but the Lord still sees me. The Lord still sees me.
I was raised where the pine trees bend, where the back road starts and the prayers don't end. Mama kept a candle by the door for the boy who didn't come home no more. I chased my shadow through the dust, burned good love and broke good trust. Had a cross and silver around my neck, but I lived like hell with no regret. Till the night got cold and the moon went black, and I heard heaven calling me back. I fell down where the wild winds blow, and nowhere left for my soul to go. I'm walking down a sinner's road to grace, with the rain and dust on my face. I've been lost, I've been mean, I've been hard to save, but mercy still rolled that stone away. I ain't clean, but I'm not the same. I found forgiveness in Jesus' name. Every scar, every fall, every broken place led me down a sinner's road to grace. There was a chapel by a field of weeds, with a cracked old bell and a row of trees. I heard the choir singing low, like they knew I had nowhere else to go. I said, Lord, I wasted all my days, I traded truth for a darker way. But if your blood can cover me, let this outlaw finally be free. Then the organ hummed like a river wide, and I felt old shame break loose inside. The thunder faded, the room stood still, and mercy found me against my will. I'm walking down a sinner's road to grace, with the rain and dust on my face. I've been lost, I've been mean, I've been hard to save, but mercy still rolled that stone away. I ain't clean, but I'm not the same. I found forgiveness in Jesus' name. Every scar, every fall, every broken place led me down a sinner's road to grace. Let judgment come with the morning light. I won't run from the truth tonight. Take my bottle, take my shame, take the fire of my old name. For every man with bloodshot eyes, for every heart that learned to lie, there's still a Savior standing near, there's still a voice that calls you dear. I'm walking down a sinner's road to grace, with a lighter soul and a slower pace. I was dead in the life I made, but love came down and called my name. Let the church bells ring, let the choir raise one more song for my borrowed days. Every scar, every fall, every broken place led me down a sinner's road to grace. When the desert takes my bones and I stand before the throne, I'll bow low with a tear-stained face at the end of a sinner's road to grace. I left the church when I was young, with a curse still sitting on my tongue. Had my father's code and my mother's prayer, but I acted like the Lord weren't there. I found my name in the county dust, lost my heart to pride and rust. Every road that promised peace left another wound inside of me. I slept beneath a blood-red sky with no good truth left in my eyes. And every scar I tried to hide was preaching from the other side. Then the thunder rolled like a gospel drum, and the desert wind said, son, come home. I hit my knees by the broken pine and felt heaven cross that county line. Mercy rolled beside me when the devil rolled behind. Grace was in the thunder calling through my troubled mind. I was lost and I was guilty, I was running from the light, but the Lord still found this outlaw on a dark and stormy night. There was a chapel by the railroad bend where the broken men come back again. I walked inside with my head hung low, too ashamed of the seeds I sown. The organ cried like a mourning dove, the choir sang soft about holy love. And I felt my past fall off my chest like a sinner finally finding rest. I said, Lord, I know I've done you wrong, I've been running hard for far too long. But if your mercy still calls my name, let it wash this outlaw clean of shame. Then the church bell shook the wooden wall, and I heard grace answer every fall. I don't need a silver crown, I don't need my old hometown. I just need a place to kneel where forgiveness still feels real. For every man with a past like mine, for every soul on a broken line, there's still a cross above the dust, there's still a God who waits for us. Mercy rode beside me till my running days were done. Grace was in the morning, rising with the desert sun. I was lost and I was guilty, but I'm not that man tonight. For the Lord still loves an outlaw when he turns back toward the light. When my final road is gone and they lay me beneath the dome, ride plain where the wild winds blow, mercy never let him go. I rode down to Judgment Creek with a dry mouth and a broken cheek. Had a pistol full of yesterday and a soul I tried to throw away. The water there was black and still, running low beneath the rocky hill, and every ripple seemed to say, you can't outrun Judgment Day. I had blood upon my memory, I had dust inside my prayer. I had lived like God was silent till I felt him standing there. Then the thunder crossed the water like a drum from heaven's hand, and I bowed beside that creek bed like a child, not a man. Down by Judgment Creek, I heard mercy speak. I was guilty, I was weary, I was far too proud and weak. But grace came through the thunder and it washed my shame away. Down by Judgment Creek, I learned how to pray. There was a chapel on the hillside with its windows glowing gold, and a choir in the distance singing hymns my heart still knows. I said, Lord, I have been wicked, I have lived outside your will, but if there's blood enough for sinners, let it cover me here still. Then the organ started moaning like a prayer beneath the floor, and I felt the creek behind me carry my own name no more. I left my anger in the water, I left my lies beneath the rain, and I rose up from that river, not clean but not the same. Down by Judgment Creek, I heard mercy speak. I was guilty, I was weary, I was far too proud and weak. But grace came through the thunder and it washed my shame away. Down by Judgment Creek, I learned how to pray. Let the wild dogs tell my story, let the wind erase my tracks. I don't need to hold the burden of a man I can't bring back. For every soul near judgment, for every heart afraid to fall, there's still water in the valley, there's still mercy for us all. Down by Judgment Creek, I found the strength to weep. I was dying in my darkness, but the Lord reached down deep. Let the choir sing through thunder, let the old church candles sway. Down by Judgment Creek, I was born again that day. When my bones lie in the valley and the storm clouds start to break, tell them grace came like a river down by Judgment Creek.
Down by Judgment Creek, I heard mercy speak. I was guilty, I was weary, I was far too proud and weak.
Down by Judgment Creek.
Hollow moon above me, rain upon the road. Lord, I carry a heavy load. I spent years wandering through bars and border towns, trying to bury memories that kept dragging me down. Every mile felt haunted, every night too long, till I heard an old choir singing gospel songs. Oh Lord, save this outlaw, lost beneath the hollow moon. I've been fighting demons and losing far too soon. If grace still waits in heaven for souls worn, tired and torn, lead me through the darkness till a new heart's born. The harmonica kept moaning like a ghostly prayer, and every note reminded me that you were still there. So I bowed beside the graveyard, mud beneath my knees, and prayed the Lord above still remembered me. Oh Lord, save this outlaw, lost beneath the hollow moon. I've been fighting demons and losing far too soon. If grace still waits in heaven for souls worn, tired and torn, lead me through the darkness till a new heart's born. Beyond the sky, just mercy for this cowboy before the day I die. Now the rain feels softer and the night don't feel so cold. The cross beside the highway feels stronger than before. Beneath the hollow moon, I finally found the truth. Grace still reaches through. Thunder fading slowly, church bells in the gloom, beneath the hollow moon. Headlamps through the desert, cold wind through the pines. Lord, give me a sign. I've been driving lonely down Route 61, trying hard to outrun the man I've become. Every town felt haunted, every motel dim, till I saw a chapel with a cross lit within. Oh Lord, hear my sorrow from this broken road tonight. I've been fighting darkness, trying to find the light. If grace still forgives the weary and ashamed, meet me at the chapel and call my name. The harmonica was mourning like angels in the rain. Every note reminded me I could change again. So I bowed beside the altar, mud beneath my knees, and prayed heaven still remember lost souls like me. Oh Lord, hear my sorrow from this broken road tonight. I've been fighting darkness, trying to find the light. If grace still forgives the weary and ashamed, meet me at the chapel and call my name. I don't need perfection or streets of shining gold, just mercy for this cowboy before my heart grows cold. Now the thunder rolls softer and dawn begins to shine. The chapel off Route 61 still burns inside my mind, and the cross beside the highway feels holy once again as grace pulls me in. Rain fading through the valley, church bells soft soft and low, the chapel off Route 61.
Low choir at the county line, singing through the rain. I hear my past in every note, calling out my name. Across that border with a restless mind, left my better days somewhere behind. Had a bottle rolling by my feet, and a Bible page on the passenger seat. The moon was thin, the sky was torn. I felt twice damned and half reborn. Every mile looked black and white, like a grave I couldn't hide. Then the harmonica came through the thunder sound, like a lost soul trying to turn around. And the distant organ, soft and slow, lit up something I used to know. Low choir at the county line, sing me through this storm of mine. I've been lost in the outline, trying to find one spark of light. I've been lost in low choir at the county line. I'm still broken, but I'm trying. Lord, if grace can cross that sign, meet me at the county line. I had blood in my temper and dust in my hair. I had empty words where love was there. I took good hearts and wore them thin, and blamed the road for all my sin. There's a girl back home with a silver ring, and a porch light I don't deserve to see. But I still dream of her praying low, when the storm comes down and the cold winds blow. The slide guitar cries like a sinner's plea, the upright bass walks slow with me. The brush drums tap like falling rain, counting every year of shame. Oh, off in the law at the county line, sing me through this storm of mine. I've been lost in the outlaw night, trying to find one spark of light. I've been lost in the low choir at the county line. I'm still broken, but I'm trying. Lord, if grace can cross that sign, meet me at the county line. I ain't clean, I ain't proud, I've been loud in the wrong crowd. But the thunder knows the truth, I've been aching since my youth. If my knees hit dirt tonight, let the rain become my light. If my voice breaks on your name, let the choir hold the flame. Oh, lost in a lyre at the county line,
Sing me through this storm of mine.
I've been lost in the outlaw night,
trying to find one spark of light.
I've been lost in the
low choir at the county line. I'm still broken, but I'm trying. Lord, if grace can cross that sign, meet me at the county line. There's a low choir at the county line, and the dawn begins to climb. I don't know if I'm forgiven yet, but I'm no longer running blind.
This might be the last prayer of an outlaw, spoken low beneath a thundercloud. I have worn my shame like black cloth. I have lived too wild and proud. I have broken more than windows. I have left more than tracks. I have taken love for granted, and I can't bring those years back. There's a church light in the distance, there's a graveyard by the road, there's a cross above the doorway, and a mercy I don't know. So I step down from my saddle slow, with my hands raised in the rain. If heaven hears the guilty, Lord, remember my name. This is the last prayer of an outlaw before judgment calls me home. I have run from every altar, I have slept with sin alone. But if grace can't love the broken, if the blood still covers shame, let this last prayer of an outlaw reach the fire of your name. I walk inside that wooden chapel with my boots soaked through with mud, and I see the old communion, and I think about the blood. I say, Lord, I ain't no angel, I ain't clean and I ain't wise, but I'm tired of carrying darkness like a gun between my eyes. Then the organ starts to tremble, and the choir answers low, like 1,000 hidden sinners found the strength to come back home. The thunder bends above the roof, but the candle does not die, and I feel the hands of mercy pull the sorrow from my eyes. This is the last prayer of an outlaw before judgment calls me home. I have run from every altar, I have slipped with sin alone. But if grace can't love the broken, if the blood still covers shame, let this last prayer of an outlaw reach the fire of your name. Take my pride and take my weapon, take the anger in my chest, take the roads that made me restless, give this weary spirit rest. For the thief and for the liar, for the man too lost to kneel, there's a cross that keeps on burning, and a mercy that is real. This was the last prayer of an outlaw, now it's a song of being found. I was standing near the gallows, but grace cut the rope down. Let the choir sing for sinners, let the church bells shake the flame. For the last prayer of an outlaw was answered in Jesus' name. When I leave this world behind me, do not curse the path I came. Say the last prayer of an outlaw was the first breath of a saved man.
This is the last prayer of an outlaw before judgment calls me home. I have run from every altar, I have slept with sin alone. But if grace can love the broken, if the blood still covers shame, let this last prayer of an outlaw
reach the fire of your name.
Young blood running through a tired old town, trying not to let the darkness pull me down. Thunder shakes the windows of my Chevrolet while I pray for better days. Every broken memory still follows close behind. I got a young heart with an old soul ache, too many promises I couldn't say, but I still believe there's grace somewhere past the smoking midnight air. If the good Lord still hears my cries, keep me alive tonight. Dusty boots underneath the neon glow, harmonica crying soft and low, and every road sign pointing west feels like another test. Still I hold on to what a little faith remains. I got a young heart with an old soul ache, too many promises I couldn't say, but I still believe there's grace somewhere past the smoking midnight air. If the good Lord still hears my cries, keep me alive tonight. Quiet through the storm now, church bells through the rain. Maybe I can still change, maybe hope remains. I got a young heart with an old soul ache, but I ain't gonna run forever this way. And if redemption waits beyond the night, I'll finally make things right. If the good Lord still hears my cries, keep me alive tonight. Young blood, old soul tonight. I got whiskey in a glass and rain against the door, a little piece of heaven I don't recognize no more. There's a photograph of her beneath the candle flame, and every time I look at it, I hear the sound of my name. I was young and I was reckless, thought the world was mine to break. I left love in a roadside town for one more promise I could fake. Now the thunder keeps on talking, and the night won't let me sleep. There goes beneath my floorboards, and their voices run too deep. Whiskey, rain, and redemption, that's all I got tonight. A broken heart, a sinner's prayer, and one small piece of light. If the Lord still wants a lost man, let him find me in this pain. Between the whiskey and the rain, I'm searching for redemption. Between the whiskey and the rain. The name of God with a mouth that needed grace. Then I cried like a little boy when I couldn't feel his face. I have slept in empty rooms with the devil at my feet, but the sound of distant church bells still keeps calling me to peace. Baby, mercy ain't a mountain, maybe heaven ain't so far. Maybe all a man needs is to finally show his scars. Whiskey, rain, and redemption, that's all I got tonight. A broken heart, a sinner's prayer, and one small piece of light. If the Lord still wants a lost man, let him find me in this pain. Between the whiskey and the rain, I'm searching for redemption. Between the whiskey and the rain, I have run till my feet were bleeding. I have lied until I lost my voice. But the Father waits beyond the darkness, and He gives a broken man a choice. So I lay my burden down like a stone beside the road. I ain't worthy of His mercy, but I'm tired of carrying my soul. Whiskey, rain, and redemption, now I'm standing in the light, with a broken heart, a sinner's prayer, and a little hope tonight. If the Lord still wants a lost man, He can find me through the pain. I was drowning in the whiskey, but I'm walking through the rain. Whiskey, rain, redemption. bitter winter night. He wore a dusty canvas coat and carried no suitcase. I was shaking from the whiskey. He was calm beneath the rain. He asked me why a young man would look so tired of pain. I told him I had ruined every good thing I had known. He said, "Son, the worst kind of prison is believing you're alone." Mercy wore a dusty coat and spoke with a wearied voice. Said, "You may have lost your way, but you still can make a choice." No wings appeared around him, no light came from above. Mercy wore a dusty coat and looked a lot like love. He gave me half his sandwich, then listened while I cried. I told him about my father and the faith I left behind. When the morning bus arrived,
I turned to thank him there,
I turned to thank him there,
but the bench beside the shelter
held only empty air. Maybe angels walk the highways without halos, without names. Maybe heaven sends a stranger when a soul is near the flame. Mercy wore a dusty coat and spoke with a weary voice. Said, "You may have lost your way, but you still can make a choice." No wings appeared around him, no light came from above. Mercy wore a dusty coat and looked a lot like love. I still remember that coat. Whenever the cold wind blows. I was driving through the desert with the rain against the glass. There was nothing in the rear view but the ghosts of my own past. I had a whiskey in the console and a Bible on the seat. I was too ashamed to open it and too tired to sleep. I spent my life believing I was stronger on my own, but a man can lose his freedom when he turns his heart to stone. Then the sky began to tremble and the darkness split in two. I heard something in the thunder, sounding just like you. I heard God in the thunder, I heard mercy in the rain. I heard a voice say, son, come home, through the middle of my pain. I have wandered, I have fallen, I have carried every scar, but I heard God in the thunder, and I know where you are. There was a woman back in Dallas who once held me when I cried. I told her I was changing, then I left her there behind. I remember how she looked at me like she knew I would be gone. Now her memory comes knocking every night before the dawn. I have cursed the hand of heaven, I have questioned every prayer, but the loneliest man alive is the one who thinks no one's there. So I pulled beside the highway and I bowed my head to pray. I had no holy words left, I just whispered your name. I heard God in the thunder, I heard mercy in the rain. I heard a voice say, son, come home, through the middle of my pain. I have wandered, I have fallen, I have carried every scar, but I heard God in the thunder, and I know where you are. If you still want a sinner with a heart this worn and cold, then take this broken man, Lord, before the darkness takes hold. I don't need to understand you, I don't need to know the plan, I just need to feel your presence and remember who I am. I heard God in the thunder, I heard mercy in the rain. I was drowning in my sorrow till you called me by my name. I have wandered, I have fallen, but I'm not alone tonight. I heard God in the thunder, and I saw a little light. I heard you in the thunder. I poured another midnight to silence what I knew Every glass became a doorway leading farther from the truth. I wore my father's old coat, but not the faith he gave. I knew every song of heaven, still I lived like I was chained. The barroom lights were fading when the preacher's words returned. Son, the fire you keep on feeding will become the place you burn. Whiskey never saved my soul, never made this broken heart whole. It only kept the night alive, while everything I loved went dry. But Jesus met me where I felt, at the edge of my private hell. Whiskey never saved my soul, but mercy would not let me go. I left the bottle standing and walked into the rain. Every step toward that old chapel felt like dragging iron chains. The doors were locked and silent, so I knelt there in the mud. Said, Lord, I've got no offering but these hands and all this blood. Then morning touched the windows and the storm began to slow. I felt no sudden glory, just the strength to let it go. Whiskey never saved my soul, never made this broken heart whole. It only kept the night alive, while everything I loved went dry. But Jesus met me where I felt, at the edge of my private hell. Whiskey never saved my soul, but mercy would not let me go. No, mercy would not let me go. Broken roads and pouring rain tried to outrun all my shame. Dusty Bible by my side, still hearing you at night. Every bar and every sin couldn't drown the hurt within. Somewhere through the thunder roll, you were calling my soul. That's when heaven found me right there in the dark, when I was lost and broken, falling apart. Every scar I carry couldn't keep grace away. Now your light keeps shining on me every day. Church off Highway 10, choir voices pulled me in. I bowed my head alone and finally felt at home. I still got scars inside, still fighting through some nights, but I ain't running anymore, not like before. That's when heaven found me, right there in the dark, when I was lost and broken, falling apart. Every scar I carry couldn't keep grace away. Now your light keeps shining on me every day. Lord, Lord, you never gave up on me. I was sleeping in the dust with a Bible by my side. Had a bottle full of whiskey and a whole lot left to hide. I had driven through the darkness till the road forgot my name. Every mile I put behind me only carried more shame. I have worn my pride like armor, I have lived like I was free. But a man can lose his whole damn soul trying not to bend his knees. I don't know what you saw in me, I don't know why you stayed, but I felt your hand upon my shoulder. In the middle of the rain, the Lord found me in the dust when I had nowhere left to run. He found me in the darkness when I thought my life was done. I was broken, I was empty, I was lower than I'd been. But the Lord found me in the dust and He called me home again. In Tulsa, who believed I could be saved. I gave her nothing but my silence and a promise that I broke. Now I hear in the thunder when the storm rolls through the night. Some regrets don't fade with distance, they just learn to hide from sight. I have blamed the world for breaking me. I have cursed the hand of God, but the truth is I was running from the man I always was. So I stopped beside the highway and I killed the engine dead. Then I bowed my head to heaven with the rain above my head. The Lord found me in the dust when I had nowhere left to run. He found me in the darkness when I thought my life was done. I was broken, I was empty, I was lower than I'd been. But the Lord found me in the dust and He called me home again. I don't need a golden halo, I don't need to understand. If you still can love a sinner, then you know exactly who I am. Take the anger from my shoulders, take the darkness from my eyes. I have spent too long pretending that I was born to die. But I'm learning how to live. The Lord found me in the dust, and He still has grace to give. Found me in the dust. Found me in the dust. Wind kept calling my name tonight, like a ghost riding through the pines. Drove through Oklahoma with a Bible on the seat, half a bottle empty, blood upon my sleeves. Saw a little church glowing underneath the stone, like heaven left a lantern for a soul out in the cold. I've been running from my sin so long, every highway felt the same. So I parked beside that chapel, trying to pray through all the pain. Lord, there's dust on my knees tonight, thunder in my chest, fighting all my demons, trying to find some rest. If mercy's still a river, won't you let this outlaw through? I'm a broken man still praying, with a heart black and blue. Candles burning in the silence, rain falling on the roof. I sat down by the altar, couldn't hide from truth. Thought about my mama and the hymn she used to sing. God can save the lost ones, even souls like him. Lord, there's dust on tonight. Thunder in my chest, fighting all my demons, trying to find some rest. If mercy's still a river, won't you let this outlaw through? I'm a broken man still praying, with a heart black and blue. Now the highway rolls behind me, cross hanging from my dash. Still carry all my scars, Lord, but I ain't looking back. Lord, there's dust on my knees tonight. Hope inside my soul. You found light inside the darkness where the devil took control. Maybe even broken men can be saved before they go. I'm crying softly in the rain. Church bells ring through the pouring rain, while I drive through another town again. Dust on my boots, whiskey on my breath, trying to outrun my past regrets. Still every thunder roll sounds like heaven calling me home. Oh Lord, hear this tired young drifter sing, with a broken soul and trembling dreams. I've been lost on these midnight roads, carrying her, nobody knows if mercy still falls like southern rain. Wash away the pain. Motel neon glows across my face, like every sin I can't erase. Mama's Bible lying by the door, but I ain't the boy I was before. And every lonely mile feels cold and near the end. Oh Lord, hear this tired young drifter sing, with a broken soul and trembling dreams. I've been lost on these midnight roads, carrying hurt nobody knows if mercy still falls like southern rain. Wash away the pain. Soft choir through the darkness, harmonica crying slow. Maybe grace still waits for me somewhere down this road. Oh Lord, hear this worn out heart tonight, trying hard to make things right. And if heaven still forgives fools like me, set this restless spirit free. Wash away the pain. Church bells in the rain night.
I try to outrun the chapel light with a black hat low and a heart full of night. Took the long way through the desert flame, but the cross kept calling out my name. I had a pistol of pride in my soul, a young man's fire that had burned too cold. I drank with ghosts at the edge of town and laughed when grace came looking around. But every midnight knew the truth.
I was still that boy from the wooden pew,
Still hearing hymns in the canyon air,
still needing God, though I cursed the prayer.
Then lightning split the western sky, and I saw my shadow kneel and cry. The thunder spoke what my heart should know. The cross never let me go. The cross never let me go. Through the fire, through the cold, I was running blind on a sinner's road, but the cross never let me go. I had scars that wouldn't heal, I had chains I couldn't feel, but grace came walking through the dust below, and the cross never let me go. I found a church by a field of stones, with broken windows and weathered bones. The wind blew hard through the open door, like I knew I'd been there before. I said, Jesus, I wasted years,
I hid my faith
behind my fears. I wore my sins like a loaded crown,
but I'm tired now.
Lord, take it down. The organ hummed like a river deep, and the choir sang me out of sleep. I felt old guilt fall from my chest, like a tired outlaw finding rest. The candle burned with a trembling glow, and mercy moved through the room so slow. I lifted my hands, broke down and know the cross never let me go. The cross never let me go. Through the fire, through the cold, I was running blind on a sinner's road, but the cross never let me go. I had scars that wouldn't heal, I had chains I couldn't feel, but grace came walking through the dust below, and the cross never let me go. Let judgment come like a morning storm, let my whole life lose its form. I don't need to prove I'm strong, I just need the place where I belong. For every drifter far from home, for every heart made out of stone, there's still a mercy river flowing low, and the cross won't let you go.
The cross never let me go.
When I was buried in sinners roll, but the cross never let me go. Let the bells ring, let the choir rise, let forgiveness light the sky. Grace came walking through the dust below, and the cross never let me go. When my last breath leaves my chest, lay me down where sinners rest. Write it plain and write it slow. The cross never let him go.
The cross never let me go. The cross never let me go. The cross never let me go.
I have driven through the night with a storm behind my eyes. Every mile beneath these tires was another old goodbye. There was dust across the dashboard and a prayer beneath my breath. I was running from the living, and I was running from myself. I have seen the lonely highway turn a young man into stone. I have watched the sun come rising on a man who felt alone. But the road keeps moving forward, even when a heart stands still. And somewhere past the darkness, I believe there is a hill. One more mile to heaven, one more night beneath the stars, one more prayer for forgiveness for the man I thought I was. If I fall beside the highway, let the Lord know where I stand. I got one more mile to heaven, and I'm trying to be a better man. I have loved a woman deeply, then I left her in the cold. I was scared of being needed, so I chose the road. Now I hear her in the silence when the desert wind blows low. She was the closest thing to heaven that a fool like me could know. I spent my life pretending that I never needed grace, but a man can lose his freedom trying not to show his face. So I pull beside the roadside and I let the engine die. There are tears I never cried before that finally reached my eyes. One more mile to heaven, one more night beneath the stars, one more prayer for forgiveness for the man I thought I was. If I fall beside the highway, let the Lord know where I stand. I got one more mile to heaven, and I'm trying to be a better man. I don't know what awaits tomorrow, I don't know what comes beyond, but I know I can't keep running from the place where I belong. If your mercy is a highway, then I'll follow where it goes, with a little faith inside me and a heart that finally knows. One more mile to heaven, one more night beneath the stars, one more prayer for forgiveness for the wounds inside my heart. If I fall beside the highway, I will trust your guiding hand. I got one more mile to heaven, and I'm trying to be a better man. One more mile, just one more mile. I heard a train beyond the desert, singing low into the night, like a lonely man's confession, disappearing out of sight. There was no one in the motel, just a Bible on the chair, and a mirror full of questions from a man who wasn't there. I have worn my loneliness like a coat I couldn't lose. I've made a home in sorrow and called it something I could choose. But the silence started speaking, and it sounded like my name. I was waiting for a miracle while I kept choosing pain. This is a lonely man's hallelujah, a broken voice beneath the rain. I don't have the words of angels, I just have this heart of shame. If you hear me in the darkness, if you see me where I stand, this is a lonely man's hallelujah from a tired and broken man. I have loved and lost and left them. I watched good people go. I have blamed the world for everything I was too afraid to know. There are letters in my suitcase that I never had the nerve to send, and a photograph of someone who believed I could be saved. I've spent so many years now trying not to feel a thing, but the hardest thing about a cold heart is remembering how to sing. So I lift my voice up slowly, though it trembles when I try. Maybe faith ain't always certain, maybe faith is asking why. This is a lonely man's hallelujah, a broken voice beneath the rain. I don't have the words of angels, I just have this heart of shame. If you hear me in the darkness, if you see me where I stand, this is a lonely man's hallelujah from a tired and broken man. Lord, I know I've been a stranger to the mercy of your hand, but if you can find a way to love me, then I'll try to understand. I have nothing left to offer, but the truth I kept inside. So I'm bringing you my failures and the tears I tried to hide. This is a lonely
man's hallelujah,
but I feel the darkness break. I was buried in my sorrow, now I'm learning how to wait. If you hear me in the darkness, if you see me where I stand, this is a lonely
man's hallelujah,
from a tired but hopeful man.
man's hallelujah,
From a lonely man.
man's hallelujah.
Cold wind blowing through the Carolina night, headlights cutting through the pale moonlight. I keep hearing old church melodies floating through the trees, and every mile away still brings me back to faith. Sing that highway gospel over me, for every lonely soul too blind to see. I've been drifting through these storm-filled nights, searching hard for something right. If heaven still opens for the weak, say a prayer for me. Cheap motel room in a trembling hand, trying hard to become a better man. Mama's cross still hangs around my neck, even after all my mess. Every church bell sound still shakes my heart somehow. Sing that highway gospel over me, for every lonely soul too blind to see. I've been drifting through these storm-filled nights, searching hard for something right. If heaven still opens for the weak, say a prayer for me. Slide guitar softly weeping, choir humming low. Maybe grace still waits for drifters out here on these roads. Sing that highway gospel over me, for the sinner I used to be. And if redemption shines beyond the rain, I won't run away again. If heaven still opens for the weak, say a prayer for me. Highway gospel tonight. Cold rain through the pine trees, midnight rolling slow. Lord, don't let me go. I've been living reckless with sorrow in my chest. Every road I traveled never brought me rest. Ghosts kept whispering softly through motel neon lights, till I saw a chapel shining in the night. Oh Lord, send down heaven through these lonely pines tonight. I've been running hard, trying to survive. If grace still reaches outlaws lost in pain, wash my soul with mercy like the pouring rain. The harmonica kept crying like angels in the storm. Every note felt warmer to a heart so cold and warm. So I laid down my burdens beside that wooden cross and prayed the Lord above wouldn't leave me lost. Oh Lord, send down heaven through these lonely pines tonight. I've been running hard, trying to survive. If grace still reaches outlaws lost in pain, wash my soul with mercy like the pouring rain. I don't need no riches or streets of shining gold, just peace for this cowboy before I grow too old. Now the dawn is rising and the storm rolls by. Heaven through the pine trees shines across the sky, and the cross beside the highway feels like home tonight. Beneath the fading light, rain drifting through the branches, church bells softly chime. Heaven through the pines. Midnight rain on an old back road, Bible riding beside my coat. Whiskey ghosts still haunt my name. Lord, I'm tired of running from shame. I saw that little church light burning softly through the night. I was kneeling by the highway cross, broken down and nearly lost. Cried, Jesus, save this soul tonight. Lead me out of the dark to light. Now the cold wind blows, but I believe grace still reaches a man like me. I found hope where the lost men crawl, kneeling by the highway cross. Mama prayed through the years gone by, asked the Lord not to pass me by. Now I hear her trembling voice telling me I still got a choice. No more hiding from what I've done. Mercy came with the rising sun, and these old boots walk a straighter line. Since heaven found this heart of mine, I was kneeling by the highway cross, where the broken count the cost. Cried, Jesus, wash these sins away. And he heard every word I prayed. Now the long dark road don't feel so cold, 'cause his hands are steady on my soul. I found grace where the lost men fall, kneeling by the highway cross. Church bell ringing through the pines. Thank God I was saved that night.
Outlaw.